Welcome to Not Another White Box. My name is Cameron and this is the channel that explores all that's quirky, cool and unusual in the caravan world. Today I've got my sunglasses on for two reasons. Firstly, the sun is finally shining here in the UK. It's been long missed, hasn't it? And secondly, it's shining straight off this beautiful all aluminium caravan, which can only mean one thing. Yes, it's the iconic Airstream. I'm here today at Lowdhams Leisure World in Nottingham, which is the UK's sole distributor for Airstream caravans. And I'm here, incredibly, with a Not Another White Box exclusive. It's a brand new Airstream called the International 25IB. Now, much has been said about this in the caravanning press. There's been lots of talk about it, and of course the main talking point is it's the first Airstream with the door on the UK side, but it will be marketed in Europe, Australia and some parts of South Asia. So it's a very exciting new model, so brand new in fact that myself and brand manager Paul have spent the last couple of hours unwrapping everything of the interior because it has literally just arrived from the States. I'm very excited to show it to you. So without further ado, let's go take a closer look. And here is the 22 feet of pure European flavoured Americana in all its glory. The iconic Airstream shell is immediately recognisable, but the all-new custom European spec chassis with not running gear gives the new 25IB a taller stance, more in line with the US spec trailers. You will also notice the fact that the entrance door is on the UK side, which is a first for Airstream. The international range are now supplied as standard with the solar pack, roof-mounted air conditioning unit and the front window protector. An extra that Lowdhams throw in is a 5-year guaranteed paint seal treatment, which I can personally attest works wonderfully to preserve the paintwork of new caravans, in addition to making them significantly easier to clean. The 25IB includes a 104 litre onboard freshwater tank, a 121 litre grey waste tank, a premium ceramic toilet with cassette tank, and full Alder central heating. The empty weight is an expected 2,500 kilograms, but Airstream offer a whopping 1,000 kilogram payload if necessary. The exterior aluminium gives off the illusion of a polished finish, but it is in fact supplied with a specially formulated lacquer treatment to keep its shiny appearance for much longer than your average bare aluminium classic Airstream. Now we've dazzled our eyes with this beautiful, curvaceous and shiny exterior, let's take a look inside and see how the new Airstream compares to your average British caravan. At the front of the Airstream International 25IB, we will find the U-shaped lounge. Now, as front lounges go in caravans, this is wonderfully ample. There's plenty of room here for a couple to sit with the legs stretched out, and the table is huge, so it's a good place to entertain and perhaps have people round for dinner, etc. But the table also drops and allows this to become a huge double bed, so perhaps people who take grandkids with them or friends want to come with them, you have that little bit of flexibility to use it as a four berth. The front lounge is very pleasant. There's lots of light floods in through these wonderful wraparound windows, which are so synonymous with the Airstream brand. We'll find the Safari roof window on that side, and above we have a European spec Heckai roof light. Now, it was explained to me earlier that amazingly, in America, it's not a legal requirement to have roof-mounted ventilation, and perhaps because they typically have air conditioning in all their leisure vehicles, it's not necessary, but over here it is. So we have the wonderful opening skylight, which just allows extra bit of ventilation and an extra bit of daylight. So in the daytime, it's a wonderfully open, warm place to be. And that's kind of thanks in part to the soft wood tones, which are new to the Airstream International 25, but the soft furnishings, I've been assured, are changing. They're not to UK spec, so they have to alter them from the American spec. And the team at Lowdhams are coming up with something that's suitably Airstream and high quality and with a great standard of finish like their other models on show. So this will be changing, although it's a nice colour pattern, it's very muted, it's very tasteful. It's going to be changing before this goes out on sale. At the heart of the new Airstream International 25IB, we'll find the kitchen. Now, at first glance, it's very uncluttered, it's very simple, and the first thing I noticed is that there's not the usual array of cubby holes, shelves and hooks that you usually find in a caravan. Now, to me, this enhances the aesthetic appeal of the Airstream. It's very sleek, it's very stylish, it's very minimalist. And that is not to say, though, that there is not an abundance of storage here for storing anything that you may typically need in a caravan. From the worktop down, we'll find that these plastic worktops have the look of something more substantial, and they're very thick and certainly very heavy duty. Beneath these two removable chopping boards, you'll find the largest rectangular sink I've ever seen in a caravan. It is huge. You could certainly fit all your washing up that you would ever need to do in there. Pots, pans, you name it, that sink is enormous. We also have this household style faucet mixer tap, which again just enhances that lovely aesthetic that Airstream are pushing for with this new model of opulence and style. Below the worktop on this side, we'll find various things such as these extra large drawers and plenty of places to put knives, forks, cutlery, all kinds of different drawers and things. Moving back here, we'll find a European spec Thetford 3-burner gas hob and combination grill and oven. Now, some people may be a little bit critical of the combination grill and oven. To me, I kind of prefer it because it frees you up an extra cupboard for storing things. I can't think of any particular time in my caravanning life where I've used the grill and the oven at the same time. So to me, this isn't a cost-cutting exercise at all. It's a neat small unit that maximizes the worktop space and makes clever use of the units below. The top is the usual hinged glass cover that we are used to. But that's the kitchen on this side. Over here, we will find a Dometic fridge freezer that has the dual opening doors, which are very popular on upmarket caravans at the moment. Up here we will find the sliding glass doors, cupboards which have backlighting, and these are really deep cupboards. You can fit plenty of stuff in them. So despite the lack of clutter on display, there is more than enough room for putting things throughout. Criticisms of the kitchen, can't immediately think of any. I believe there will be a removable drainer available. Like I said, this caravan is brand spanking new. We've unwrapped it this morning. There's still a few little bits that need tweaking, but I'm sure there will be a removable drainer by the time it goes to the customer. Moving towards the back of the Airstream International 25IB, we find a bedroom, and it has a transverse island bed. Now, people who know me know that I absolutely loathe this arrangement in caravans. Every British caravan you ever see with this particular style of bed involves an additional cushion at the bottom or an additional cushion at the back. To me, the whole point of a fixed bed is that you don't have to make it. I love caravans, I love caravanning, I hate making beds in them. And Airstream deserves some serious kudos here for solving the problem, because this particular bed is electrically operated. At the press of a button, you can recline it right in and it neatly slides up against the wall, bedding in tow. There's no sheets to make, no additional cushions to find, nothing. And of every caravan I've ever seen with this layout, there is the most amount of walking space between the bed and the unit opposite to get to the bathroom during the day. And the good news doesn't end there, because actually the angle of it is such and it moves in so much that I personally feel like this is a great place to sit during the day. You can simply sit on it like a so-called love seat, and you have the TV opposite, which will raise out of the cabinet at the press of a button, but also Airstream have fitted the beautiful safari windows opposite. So I think this is a really nice place to sit and enjoy the view and the sunshine, or watch a bit of telly. To me, it doesn't feel like I'm sat in bed. It feels like I'm on a very comfortable day seat. So kudos to Airstream, some serious points are awarded there for coming up with this little variation on this very popular layout, which I think has wonderfully solved the problem that this particular layout presents. So big bonus points for me for this. It's a clever bit of design and it works wonderfully. Finally, at the back of the caravan, we will find an end washroom. This is a large, well laid out space encompassing a toilet, shower, small shelved wardrobe and a sink unit. The German spec 25IB features a revised larger bathroom sink, which I'm told will most likely be the case for the UK model too. The Alder heating outlets in the bathroom feature here in abundance in addition to a heated towel rail. Now we've had a look over the 25IB in the daylight, I want to show you another model from the range inside the Lowdhams showroom to demonstrate how an Airstream transforms inside at night. I'm taking a quick look in the Airstream International 604, which is inside the Lowdhams showroom at the moment. And the reason I've brought you in here is this is another international spec trailer which shows you how the 25IB would look at night. Now, the reason I wanted to hammer this home is because it's a totally different scenario in the evening. The extra lighting, the way the cupboards are lit up is like nothing else I've seen in a caravan. It's almost akin to some kind of luxury yacht or boat. It's a very stylish, very almost club-like atmosphere in here, which is like no other caravan that I've come across. In the European spec model, we will find things such as the Dometic oven and the Dometic three-way double fridge freezer. And these are just some of the many tweaks that they make when these caravans are brought in to Europe, the UK, and indeed Australia. South Asia are also key markets for these particular models. So the 604 has been around for a few years now, but it's a relative newcomer to the international range. And it's kind of marketed as a luxury two-berth, although there is the possibility to sleep 3 to 4 people. The layout itself lends itself beautifully to couples because you have a separate bed at the front end of the caravan, and at the back end of the caravan we have a versatile L-shaped / dinette arrangement, which is unique to the 604 model. But I thought I'd just bring you inside to have a look at how it all lights up at night. It's very much, let's get the party started. It's iconic Airstream through and through, and that's what I love about it. But now back to the 25IB for the $64 million question. What is the price? Well, you will get £5 change out of £92,000. But I think it's important that we discuss this point a little further and dispel a few myths that are typically peddled on social media whenever the price of an Airstream is mentioned. Firstly, it came to my attention during the research for this video that Airstream caravans in the UK have the highest value retention figure of any caravan on sale today. It's been calculated, based on the sales of Airstream across all of Europe, that they will retain a bare minimum of 80% of their original value after 10 years. To put this into perspective, and taking an average value of 3 of the UK's similarly equipped caravans, they will typically dip below this 80% figure after just 3 years. So if you were to buy a British caravan costing around £32,000 to £36,000, it would retain on average just 41% of its original value after 10 years. But this logic can be explained a little further. Airstream have 90 years of innovation and product testing to their name. For all the small tweaks that serve to improve the new 25IB, the core design of this caravan is essentially unchanged from the principles defined by Airstream in the 1950s and 1960s, because they are proven to be vastly superior to anything else on the market. The timeless design means that you could have no qualms in keeping this caravan for the rest of your caravanning life. So, how do the figures stack up then? Let's say that you bought this Airstream and kept it until you retired from caravanning after 40 years. If we apply the value retention figure over 10 years across 40 years, the Airstream should, in theory, still be worth around £18,000. But the twist here is that the current market values of 40-year-old Airstreams actually seem to be sitting at more like the £30,000 to £40,000 mark. Likewise, if we factor in the same British caravans as before, based on upgrading them every 5 years and adjusting for depreciation, we find the total average expenditure of £146,000 over 40 years, with a 5-year-old caravan at the end of it worth around £20,000. The net result of that is, on average, if you keep just this Airstream for 40 years, you would save around £52,000 over the duration of that time versus upgrading a conventional British caravan every 3 to 5 years. If the average weekend away costs around £250 and the average caravaner manages 5 weekends away per year for 40 years, that is more than a whole lifetime of holidays paid by the difference in the price. I know it's a stretch and it's a lot of maths, but I wanted to point out that although the start price is unattainable to many of us, myself included in that, it doesn't make an Airstream a rip-off, quote unquote. Rather, it represents a sensible, sustainable and financially secure investment if you're fortunate enough to be in the position to buy one. To surmise, I love this caravan. I've spent a good few hours chatting with Airstream brand manager Paul about it, and I'm impressed that this iconic name is being managed by someone who's clearly a hardy caravaner themselves. What Paul doesn't know about Airstream isn't worth knowing, and he's so committed to these caravans that he ensures small tweaks such as upholstery upgrades and paint protection take place for the UK models to keep them as practical and as usable as possible. It's so rare to find anyone in the caravan industry today who actually uses the products that they design and sell. So perhaps that's just one of the reasons why it's so easy to fall in love with the Airstream. It's a tried and tested design that just works well and will stand the test of time. As we look to reduce our carbon footprints, we need to consider investing our money into products that are built to last and crack the consumerism habit of upgrading every few years. And for that, I think you can't find many caravans out there that will deliver as well as this gorgeous new Airstream International 25IB.